way we think and do, or the way we think and behave. And we said that here in Egypt we have a lot of cultures. Like what? Like celebrating Eid al-Adha or Eid al-Fitr or Maulid al-Nabi. Okay, here in our lesson we're gonna compare cultures. Compare the culture of Alexandria and Aswan. Are they the same? Are they different? Yeah, they are the same in some things and they are different in some things else. Okay, we will talk about the things that they are different in. At first, the family. Alexandria have a small family, but Aswan have a big family, big number of family. Okay, in Alexandria, clothes. Alexandria wear non-traditional clothes. What does it mean by non-traditional? They wear on fashion. They wear modern clothes. Okay, but Aswan wear traditional clothes. Okay, they don't like fashion or they don't wear on fashion. Okay. Profession. Profession in Alexandria. People here in Alexandria work as sailors. Sailors who sail in the sea because they have the Mediterranean Sea in Alexandria. So most of the people there work as sailor and the main job there is sailor. Okay. And in Aswan they work as pottery. Pottery. Okay, what does it mean by pottery? Pottery, like this picture, they can make shapes through clay. They can use clay to make shapes. Okay, about tradition. Tradition in Alexandria is to celebrate newborn babies. Alexandria celebrates their newborn baby in their house or at home. But in Aswan, they celebrate their newborn baby beside the Nile. Again, as we said, family in Alexandria is small and in Aswan is big. Yes. Okay. In which city people wear non-traditional clothes? Yeah, in Alexandria. And in which city they wear traditional clothes? In Aswan. Yes. For the profession, in which city people work as sailors? Alexandria or Aswan? Yeah, Alexandria, that's right. And in which city people work as pottery? Yeah, in Aswan. Okay, and in which city people celebrate newborn babies in-house or at home? Yeah, in Alexandria. And in which city people celebrate their newborn babies beside the Nile? In Aswan. Okay, now about the similarities between the culture of Alexandria and Aswan. Okay, they are similar. Yeah, they are similar in some things. Like what? Celebrations. The first one. In celebrations, both of Alexandria and Aswan celebrate Subu'a. Yeah, both of them, Alexandria and Aswan. Number two, profession. Both of Alexandria and Aswan, their profession is fishing. Because Alexandria have the sea and Aswan have the Nile River. So, both of them work in fishing. Okay? And number three, language. Yes. Both of them speak Arabic. Both of Alexandria and Aswan speak Arabic. Yeah. Again, they are similar in celebration. Both of them celebrate what? Yeah, Subu'a, for newborn baby. And their profession is fishing. Yes. And their language is Arabic. Let's watch this video.
Welcome back again. Chapter 5, Lesson 4, Comparing Cultures. Okay. We said that culture is the way we think and do. Our beliefs, these are beliefs in our mind. Okay. And now we have to compare between the culture of Alexandria and Aswan. There are some differences and some similarities. The differences between Alexandria and Aswan, we said that Alexandria is a small family, Aswan big family. The clothes in Alexandria, non-traditional, but in Aswan traditional. Profession in Alexandria, sailor, this sailor, and the profession in Aswan is pottery. We said that they can make shapes from clay. And the tradition in Alexandria to celebrate the newborn babies in house. And in Aswan, they celebrate the newborn babies beside the Nile. Beside the Nile, yes. The differences, these are the differences. And the similarities between them, both of them celebrate Subu'a, and the profession is fishing, and their language is Arabic. Now you have to complete this. Complete these sentences using the words below. Non-traditional clothes, big the Nile, traditional clothes, Arabic houses. In the first one, in Aswan, families are, in Aswan, families are big or small? It's big. Number 2, in Alexandria, people wear, in Alexandria, people wear traditional clothes or non-traditional clothes? It's right, non-traditional clothes in Alexandria. But in Aswan, number 3, in Aswan, people wear traditional clothes. Okay, in Aswan, number 4, in Aswan, people celebrate the newborn babies beside the, excellent, beside the Nile. In Alexandria, people celebrate the newborn babies in excellent houses. Both Aswan and Alexandria speak very good Arabic. Both of them speak Arabic. Let's watch this video.
In the Egyptian village of Kostal, Nubians have celebrated Sudanese Nubian culture. The ceremony is an annual gathering where elders from the community teach the younger members about their culture. Adil Mahrouki reports.
Tens of Egyptian Nubians gathered in the youth center of Kostal village. Eagerly they waited to hear one of the popular Sudanese bands. Nubian songs and dancing has been a main dish for tourists in southern Egypt, but to see locals waiting for it is quite peculiar.
This is in coordination with the Sudanese organization of Nubian culture, Dongola, so that our families could meet together with our brothers in Sudan. This is an annual ceremony to continue sharing our culture because originally we are one stream of blood.
This is not a touristic band. They only come to visit Nubian villages here in Egypt. All sons of the band members are related to us, so it's more of a family visit. After immigration, we started to visit each other more than when we were all in the same country.
Almost all Nubian tempos are moderato. Their dancing styles are quiet. Some say the simple movements reflect the simplicity of their group and maintain their conservative spirit.
What makes us unique is our folkloric rhythm. We have 3 main rhythms. The Sierra is the one that the Egyptian Nubians don't have. That's why you see big numbers to see that one. The tempo might seem similar, but it's a poetry that tells a different story.
We Nubians are the connectors between the Egyptians and the Sudanese culture. We connect South Egypt to North Sudan, so the transition of the two nations goes through us. This is why we hold tight and inherit our customs and habits.
Most of the village residents are women, but very few would step up to dance among men. It is part of their cultural heritage. And despite they live in Arab countries, they still hold to their ancient language. They go into the tiniest details, from a simple shoulder greeting to a warm welcome.
أهمية التواصل نحن بنفتكر بأنه
The importance of this communication is to remember that the border latitude line number 22 that separates Sudan from Egypt, to us Nubians, Egyptians, and Sudanese, is imaginary. We made 10 exchange visits this year. This is a popular diplomacy that would remain, not formal diplomacy.
ومن النوبة جونا 4 زيارات.
Like many Egyptian Nubians, citizens of Kustul village moved away from their homeland during the construction of the high dam in the 60s. Egypt and Sudan were one country back then, but when they split, Nubians got divided.
The further Nubians became from their homeland at the Egyptian-Sudanese border, the tighter they held to their cultural heritage. With music, singing, dancing, and love, they forget the borders that have split their group and enjoy the commonalities they still have. Adil Mahroui from the Nubian village of Kustul, near Aswan.
Thanks for watching. See you next video. Bye.